Mr. Hyde, are you there? At last, at long last, I, Dr. Jekyll, am able to return from the great beyond without that horrendous creature which is my other self, that despicable beast who is so without my charm, my savoir-faire, my culture, my appeal.
Appeal? What are you crying about? You asked for appeal, I gave you one. Hyde! What? Somebody's coming?
Who doesn't even know who he is?
Sure I do. I'm your other you.
Not for long. If I can find a dolt with absolutely no personality, I can take care of you standing on my head.
We're the Ghostbusters.
I'm Spencer. He's Tracy.
I'm Kong. We're the Ghostbusters. We're clever, courageous, and strong. Your sleep has been haunted with whispers and rattlings. Your blood has been curdled. We know what to do. Your skin has the creepies. You wonder what's happening. You're safe in our hands. We will take care of you. We're the Ghostbusters. Spirits and demons beware. The Ghostbusters. Wherever you're hiding out there. We know what you're up to. We're ready for anything. We're bold and we're fearless and never afraid. We're always prepared. We're right there with everything. With us on the job, trouble soon fade. The Ghostbusters do it again.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Well, it looks like you're getting heels put on your shoes.
How'd you guess? Gee, Trace. I think you made one heel higher than the other. There. Boy, we sure could have used you at the Leaning Tower of Pittsburgh.
That was the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Will you get rid of that thing and stop pounding around?
It's a flying saucer on its way back to Mars.
It's a pizza, you nitwit.
You better hurry. There ain't another saucer till 1993.
Why don't you two clowns go take a long walk on a short pier? I got some studying to do here.
What kind of studying?
Well, I'm taking a course in personality development. This here book teaches you how to make your personality grow. It's called How to Build a Bigger You.
Tracy made a bigger you.
The book means you, Y-O-U.
Now you know Tracy can't spell. Hey, listen, maybe I could take this personality building course along with you.
Well, there's only one problem. In order to build a personality, you've got to have one to start with.
Are you suggesting I ain't got no personality?
Well, let's put it like this. If personality was an outboard motor, you would need a typhoon to sail across a raindrop. All right, then let's put it to the test. Now, here's what... You and I are a couple of strangers. We're going to meet on the street for the first time. Here's how it goes. Hello, buddy. My name is Kong. Glad to know you. Hey, what a handsome suit. I want the name of your tailor. How are the wife and kids? That's good. Listen, we ought to have lunch one of these days. You know, discuss problems of mutual interest, like the price of bamboo in Borneo and tin in Tanzania and goat's milk in the Himalayas. I mean, you know, all things of relative interest to you and me.
Oh, yeah?
Trace, will you take this ball of fire and go get our next ghost-busting assignment?
Oh, what a rare butterfly. The frumiest bandersnatch. What delicacy. What beauty. How unlike that monster I created. The horrendous Mr. Hyde. Oh. Soothing notes. Thou art soothing, our muse of beauty. I am bitten by thy bud.
Above! Don't move! I'll get it! Ooh, you got an itch, huh? Here, try some of my homemade scratching salve. Here, smell it. How?
Why did I ever invent the formula that turned me into you? And whatever went wrong that produced both of us at the same time?
Maybe you didn't use enough salt.
Whatever went wrong, I am now able to correct that situation. I can neutralize the personality-splitting effects of the formula by mixing a potion containing a personal article belonging to a person who is absolutely devoid of personality.
I resent Kong saying I ain't got no personality. If I ain't got no personality, the sun ain't shining right now. All right, so I ain't got no personality. Keep your eye on the road. And watch out for that bump! I told you to watch that bump! It's heading right for the tree. It missed. Go on and get the message. Chase the car later. Start the message.
This is Zero, Ghostbusters. Your next assignment involves the ghosts of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Send them back, and hold on to your hats. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
It's 3 o'clock. Let's get out of here. We better get the car.
Hold on to your hats. Now, I wonder what Mr. Zero meant by that. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, and who are Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Well, I read about him once. It seems that this Dr. Jekyll invented a secret formula. Whenever he'd take it, he'd turn into Mr. Hyde. And then when the formula would wear off, he'd go back to being Dr. Jekyll again.
I'll check the files and see if we got any more information about Jekyll and Hyde.
Good thinking,
Right.
Spence. Huh?
Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. These drawers won't open open for anyone. He's gonna pretend he's just waiting for a bus, and when the drawer opens, he'll grab it. That's using the old noodle, Tracy. Get a feeling that he did that wrong?
There. That should do it. This should get some action.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm writing a letter to the Animal Society. I was down to the museum the other day, and you want to see the way they treat those dinosaurs. They look like skeletons. Say, how do you spell scrawny? With a deer or a buffalo? Say, anybody ever tell you, you got a nice handwriting? Gee, that's the one thing I never did learn, how to make punctuations.
That does it. I can wait no longer to get what I need from my patient.
What are we doing here?
We have to go through here to get to town to find a likely subject.
Did we have to come through here? What are we doing here?
We're on our way up to the old castle. I figure that's where Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are holed up.
Why do we have to pass through here to get to the castle?
Actually, we don't. We could hire a cab and go to the airport and take a plane to the Mediterranean,
Hop a boat, sail to Brazil, paddle canoes,
through the Panama Canal, and then get 3 motorcycles and
drive to town.
Ooh, on the way we could stop off at Carlsbad Caverns. I know a couple of pretty girls there.
Will you cut that out, Trace, and come on?
I don't care what he says. I'm not going in there.
Wait a minute. I think I know that guy in the fur coat.
Louis!
Say, didn't you used to have a summer home in the La Brea tar pits? Oh, you got a cold, huh? I'll talk to your friend over there. Hello. Oh, what a wonderful hide you have here. I'd love to meet your tanner sometime. How are your wife and kids? All right, we'll have to get together sometime and have lunch together. And we'll have some interesting hours trading dinosaur jokes. And also some problems relative to both.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Spence, Trace, where are you? Hey, I thought you guys were following me. Hey, wait a minute, wait.
This is where they came. We'll have to get a personal article from the one with no personality at all.
I wish these people would learn to write right. I don't understand a thing it says.
Ghost busters. We'll have to pull this off before they get wise to us. If they send us back before I neutralize you, we'll be stuck together forever.
You're right, Kung. That ghost had to be Mr. Hyde. He sure wasn't no doctor.
Did someone call for a doctor?
No, I just said the word doctor. But as long as you hear...
Spence, don't let this guy fool you. He's not what he pretends to be.
He ain't.
Did you ever hear of a door-to-door doctor?
You mean he's a...
A quack, a phony, a bedbug.
A bedbug.
Nobody move. I'll get him. I'll get him. It's him, Mr. Hyde.
Then that must be Dr. Jekyll.
Hello. They came back together.
Hold on to your hats. Yeah.
They're getting away, you fool. Why didn't we send them back when they first came into the office?
Well, I wanted to catch him unawares. Besides, the ghost dematerializer was not handy.
Oh, yeah? You was running just as fast as me and Tracy was.
Are you suggesting that I was scared? Listen, if I was scared, he works for Scotland Yard. Yeah! Well, what do you hear from Jack the Ripper, wise guy? Got to figure some way to get in that door. You're gonna open that lock with one of those keys? This I gotta see. Never thought it would work. Come on.
That's using the old noodle, Tracy.
Formula is almost complete. All I need is a personal article from that dullard we saw in the cemetery, and I will be rid of Mr. Hyde forever. What are you doing?
I haven't figured it out yet. It keeps rolling away.
Go get that thing.
There's someone coming.
I think I saw something go into 3 of those caves.
Quick, the ghost dematerializer! Grace! Well, while he's taking a bus ride, let's us go get a hold of Dr. Jekyll. Come on. Aha! Well, you're mixing your last formula for a long time, Doctor.
You're not sending me back till I finish my potion.
Why did he do that? And what does he mean about completing his potion?
Well,
Hey, how come I'm tipping my hat and there ain't no ladies around?
I need your hat for my potion.
I don't know why he needs your hat, but we've got to stop him.
I forgot my lunch. Oh, the hat.
Put the hat in the potion.
What?
Go, go!
Grab him!
I'll go back without you, Mr. Hyde. That no personality nincompoop's hat should be taking effect any second.
Well, it would have if I had put this hat in. But no, I put this one in. I got this at the office while we were there. I'm no Neanderthal man, you know.
Gorillas.
Ooh, ooh. I guess we'll be seeing a lot of each other.
Well, we won't.
Well, so much for Jekyll and Hyde. We won't be hearing from them for a while.
Yeah, well, if they do come back, you better hide. Jekyll will be looking for you in your hat again.
Oh, yeah? The way you talk, you'd think I was the only guy in the world with no personality.
No, there's two of you I know.
Yeah?
Jekyll could have used his hat, too. Hey, where is your hat, anyway? Ah!